Chuck Connors, best remembered as the iconic Rifleman of 1950s television, stood tall as a symbol of American strength, decency, and frontier justice, captivating millions of viewers as Lucas McCain, a widowed father wielding a Winchester rifle. With grit and grace. Yet beyond the black and white screen that made him famous, Chuck was a man shaped by complexities, secrets, and struggles few ever saw. Born Kevin Joseph Aloysius Connors in Brooklyn in 1921, he lived a life that stretched far beyond the sets of Western dramas. Before Hollywood, he was a gifted athlete, one of the rare individuals to play both Major League Baseball and in the NBA. But even with that incredible achievement, Chuck was searching for something deeper than trophies or applause. That search led him to The Rifleman, a series that wasn't just another Western, it was a show rooted in moral values, emotional depth, and father-son bonds that resonated with families across America. What audiences didn't realize was how closely Chuck's own emotional battles mirrored the ones his character faced. Behind the camera, he navigated the heartbreak of multiple failed marriages, enduring separations from his 4 sons, and the loneliness that sometimes came with stardom. Those close to him say he often carried a quiet sadness, wrestling with the gap between the man he was and the hero the world believed him to be. His off-screen life was equally surprising. He formed unlikely relationships with some of the most powerful men of his time, including President Richard Nixon and even Fidel Castro, whom he met during a controversial visit to Cuba. Though Chuck kept his politics largely private, his connections often raised eyebrows and hinted at a man whose interests and convictions ran far deeper than most fans ever knew. As he aged, Chuck withdrew from the spotlight, living out his later years in increasing privacy while generations of fans continued to discover The Rifleman through reruns and syndication. Though he rarely gave interviews or discussed his inner world, friends and family have since revealed a more vulnerable side, a man who felt the weight of missed opportunities, especially when it came to love and parenting. These revelations paint a portrait not just of a Western star, but of a human being shaped by trials, triumphs, and quiet regrets. Chuck Connors may have long left the world of television, but the story of his life continues to unfold, offering a sobering reminder that even those who play heroes are often fighting their own private battles. In many ways, the greatest role Chuck ever played wasn't Lucas McCain, it was the man trying, against all odds, to live up to the ideals his character stood for. His final legacy may not lie in the number of episodes filmed or awards won, but in the honesty and humility that defined the life he led behind the camera.